Hello and welcome to the Friday Night Social. Sorry, I was a bit late there. Not Scott's fault, not Aid's fault. Hello and welcome. Thank you to Scott and Aid for coming along tonight.
Good
might have Mike Dix coming along in a moment. Oh, there he is. Look at that. On cue. It's
Boom.
almost like we set that up, isn't it? Hello, everyone.
I'd have been here sooner if somebody had sent a link a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
what
like
a
the fucking
fucking
Brady
bellend.
Bunch here. What? Sorry, I was watching Promising Young Woman with Kat, and she hasn't seen it before, and it was right near the end, and I thought I better stay with her for like a particular scene because she might get a bit scared. So, but then it finished, and I went, "Don't worry," you know. I didn't get the end away, but I just said, "Don't worry, don't worry." Anyway, so Scott, Aid, Mike, how you all doing? You all right?
All right, mate. All right.
Yeah, you doing
Very
better than
good.
Trump? Did you have Trump blowing Bill Clinton on your bingo card for 2025? Because I fucking didn't.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We heard mutterings about it yesterday, and I was sitting there going, "Yeah, right." What the fuck?
Okay, so if you don't know,
somebody fill me in on this.
Okay,
What's
one of the
going on?
emails of the 20,000.
That's what Bill said, I think.
Epstein emails was an exchange between who's that horrible fat gobshite in America who follows Trump around like a bad smell. He went to jail, didn't he? What's his name?
Steve Bannon.
Bannon. Yeah, it was an exchange between Epstein and Steve Bannon, and it mentioned that Putin has a tape of Trump blowing Bubba. And Bubba is Bill Clinton's nickname.
What?
This is too far-fetched for me.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry.
Well, isn't it? Kept on saying, oh, do you know what? There's nothing on this tape that could possibly turn Trump's fans against him, even if he's being peed on by Russian prostitutes or he's being, whatever he's doing. He's not. Honestly, this is the thing that would sink him. This is the only thing I think that the MAGA lot are going, it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it's too much in the sense that it's too much. Like, this can't be real. Like, there's no way that Trump gave Clinton a blowjob. Like, it's not
I can't believe
real.
those words are even coming out of our mouths.
Exactly. It's so crazy. Like, I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I don't believe it for one.
I want to believe.
Are you
Like,
trying to
Of course
say
you
that in the last 10 years, Scott, your gaydar has never gone off for Trump or Bubba?
Oh God, no! And if it did,
Trump.
it would be, we do not want.
Why do you keep
Please
dancing
stay
to
away.
YMCA? Come on. There's a TikToker who does Trump as a gay man and just says the lines that
That's
Trump
fucked
said
up.
as a gay
That's
man.
not
And it's
even
fucking
right.
hilarious.
No, listen.
He went on about the size of Arnold Palmer's cock.
Have you noticed how much credence we give to the dead paedophile Jeffrey Epstein? Like, every word he's written this week, everyone's going, well, if he said it must be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that Trump was truly fucking evil. I mean, this is one of the most evil people who's ever existed. He's like, yeah, but nothing on that guy. Wow.
Yep.
Wowzers, trousers. So yeah, wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry for the mental image that Chris could do without in the chat. He's puking everywhere.
And me.
We've got Sarah Davis, we've got Yuri in the chat, we've got Darian Destar, we've got Vendetta, we've got loads of cool people in the chat. If you want to join the cool people in the chat, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button and wait for 1 minuto, and you'll be able to join the chat and, join in with this, whatever the fuck this is. Oh, we got a super chat already. Wow, thank you to You're an Infected Off. Thank you. Fuck's sake, it took me long enough to come up with this nickname, and now I need to be creative again. What? Because you're going to have to change it from... Oh, I see, because You're an Infectinov was the name of one of the prostitutes that peed on Trump.
Is that right?
Urine infection. Urine infection.
Oh.
Urine infected.
Got it.
See, it's a gag.
Okay.
It's a gag. Anyway, thanks for the super chat, mate. I really appreciate that. Mike just does not appreciate
that's
the
also
conversation so far.
that's also what Trump said, apparently. I'm gagging.
Oh, come on.
I'm just thinking of that Family Guy with Pete Griffin ends up sleeping with Clinton.
He actually said, "Oh."
Anyway,
Sorry, what is so amazing about Bill Clinton's cock that everybody wants to fucking suck on it?
I
Do you know
don't
what I mean?
know.
Like, Monica Lewinsky, what the fuck was she thinking? Well,
Hillary. Probably.
It's his wife. Like, I get that, but like, why
Yeah.
Bill Clinton? Why didn't he suck off fucking George W. Bush?
What I've heard about Bill Clinton is that when you are in his presence or at one of his speeches, it's a bit like people often talk about people who have like, oh, she's got it or he's got it, or like apparently he is like one of the most charismatic, like best communicators, best politicians of like the last 50 years.
Talking of charisma, here's Wayne.
Holy shit.
Who appears to be where are you? Are you in bed?
Funny.
Are you in bed? Have you taken us to bed with you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you lounging on your bed?
I'm doing a Paulie Yates.
Paulie Yates, big breakfast. I was much old enough to remember. Sorry, Aid, I interrupted there. You were saying about your brain being fried.
Was that
Charisma. You were saying that Bill Clinton lights up a room.
He basically, like, I've heard this, like, of
Yeah, me too. I've heard it.
This is a common thing, is that, like, if you are looking for a Democratic candidate, you need somebody like Bill Clinton, somebody from like their equivalent of like where is he from? He's from
Little Rock,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
You need somebody that speaks to like the heartlands of America, but also somebody who's really like likable and good.
Have you seen the guy that's running for the Senate in Texas? Youngish guy, like can't be 40, I don't think, and he's a pastor. Knows his Bible inside out. Really good looking guy, really clearly spoken, pro-trans, pro-LGBTQ. He's doing the news rounds at the moment.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah,
I like him already.
Yeah, he's good. I think he's good. Like he combats the MAGA thing by knowing the Bible, like he's actually read it, whereas the MAGA people don't bother.
No.
Oh, he wasn't born in Little Rock. He was born in Hope, Arkansas.
Okay.
So now you know. You're an effective.
I still believe in a town called Hope.
Do you know what I've heard similar stuff about, though, is Russell Brand. I heard similar things about him, admittedly, before his scandals broke. But people like, you would never meet somebody as charismatic.
Did you see him with
Jimmy Savile?
With Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson is not charismatic.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He's got no charisma.
No, they were on stage together, and Russell Brand was reciting the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Russell Brand's gone.
You're in fact enough. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Clinton's cock gets sucked in turns, and if the mental image of Donald Trump sucking off Bill Clinton wasn't bad enough, it ain't easy being Wheezy has written in all caps. I bet Trump gargled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't believe it personally.
The way you guys like, yeah.
I bet he hasn't washed his tie either. I bet he's kept the tie with the stains.
This really long tie.
Well, where do your brains go? You deprived people.
This is
what's
the
in
news, Wade.
Epstein's email. This is what he said.
We're just reporting.
He sucked
on
off
the
Bubba,
news.
and Putin's got the tape. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I've got to say, plot twist. I love a plot twist.
No.
That's
I
also
love a plot
what Trump
twist.
said.
Didn't Epstein? He had a what's the word? Like a custom painted like portrait up in his pedophile island thing of Bill Clinton in a dress. He had that like up on his thing. Which is weird.
Donald Trump's
That's a
been
weird
in a
thing.
dress. Donald Trump just in drag once with Rudy Giuliani.
I don't want to.
For a TV show.
Right. I don't necessarily want to go back over this territory, but in Twitter, every time Mandelson's mentioned, right, I get a bit of a pile-on from people that say, "Well, he can't have been shagging young girls."
Yeah,
No, but he could have been shagging. He could have been shagging young boys, couldn't he? He could easily have been doing that.
I'm sorry. What? Excuse me. Is Peter Mansell gay?
Yes.
Yeah. Very.
Campers of our tent, mate.
And Peter
Your
Thiel.
gaydar's faulty, man. You need to give it a bang.
It really fucking is. It really is, guys.
Give your gaydar a bang.
Really is. This is why I end up liking straight guys. Do you know what I mean? Because I just
let Mike finish. Let Mike finish. Go on.
But this is the thing. Peter Thiel, the guy that is Elon Musk's mentor, the guy that's paid for JD Vance to be the vice president, gay gay, believes in the Antichrist, does various speeches about the Antichrist coming through the internet or something, right? He's also been on the island. He's also named in these emails.
Yep.
Right. And everybody says, well, they can't be doing it because they're gay. And you go, what?
Yeah.
What? Sorry, what are you talking about? If you're going to bribe major politicians, major leaders of industry, then feeding them a few 12, 13-year-old boys, basically, is exactly what you're going to do, isn't it? Epstein's MO was just get blackmailable material on them and then get them to borrow dirty money from Russians.
That was his MO, wasn't it? That was Epstein's MO. But we have a couple of super chats. Miss Paula Thomas, £2 says, evening Wayne. I think Paul is quite excited to see you in bed.
It's Wayne.
And Jacob the Gamer, thank you very much for the £1. And also, and Tripod wants to know, did Bill see it coming?
Seriously, this is turning into a carry-on fucking show.
I'm with you, Wayne. Yeah.
Apparently the portrait of Clinton in the dress was in his New York mansion. According to
Where is it now? That'd be an interesting question. Where is that portrait now? I bet it's worth like $1 million.
Chris C has just dropped £5 in the super chat fund. Thank you, Chris. That explains why Clinton denied having relations with that woman. It's because he was having relations with Trump. Do you know who else we found out something about their genitalia this week? Turns out Hitler had a micro penis.
Now that we've
DNA
about
found
for a really long time.
This is the daily. Yeah. It's like, how can you tell us how the size of somebody's cock from their DNA? I mean, the Daily Mail.
And he only had one testicle.
Yeah.
This was in the Telegraph. This is in the Telegraph.
The other one's in the
well, that's even less reputable as
I
a
know.
newspaper, isn't it?
I think that's got to be the downfall of it. Wake up, Scott.
I'm sorry, guys. It's been a very long week.
Also,
I'm present.
Is the theory that Hitler was born with only one ball, or that he had one?
It never descended. Is
that right?
Yeah, according to his DNA,
he didn't have it then.
His bollock never descended.
Do you know who else only has one ball?
He still had it. It just never fell.
You only have one ball.
No, Nigel Farage only has one ball.
Yes, I've heard that as well. His mother, the dirty bugger, cut it off when he was small. He threw it into a conker tree, and then it landed.
Where's the other? Where is the other? Is it in the Albert Hall?
Another friend who only had one as well.
I don't know what happened with Adolf Hitler's, but Nigel Farage had testicular cancer, I think.
Yeah. No, I had a friend who had testicular cancer, and then
nice. Well, let's try and make some jokes about this.
Born with one.
Whoa,
don't make the. Yeah, we can't joke about cancer because it's not funny.
I'm not joking about cancer. I'm just saying.
Mike can. I was sort of
fine.
psyching you up there to make a funny cancer joke because you can tell them we can't. Make the joke, Mike. Make the.
Okay, no, okay.
Make the funny cancer joke, Deborah. Thank you very much for the $5 Canadian. I wish these fuckers would just come out already and stop making the rest of us suffer with the effects of their internalized shame. Yeah. But it might be the thing that brings down Trump is the homophobia of the United States of America.
Could be.
How ironic, don't you think? But yeah, they'll say the devil made him do it.
I mean, this story would bring him down, surely, wouldn't it? MAGA would.
Yes,
that would be enough.
Yeah, I think this is it. I didn't have this. I didn't think of it. I have to honestly say I did not think that this was going to be the end point.
I don't. Sorry, Wayne. I don't think that his base is going to fall for this shit.
No.
Why would he blow Bill Clinton? They've got nothing. But he doesn't need to do that.
Giggles? Have you never got really drunk with Bill Clinton, mate? Have you never got really drunk with Bill Clinton? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No.
The much more insidious.
Believe it or not, most straight guys when they get drunk don't blow people. I'm just saying, like they don't.
Yeah. I've been
Scott's got a lot of experience.
A lot.
Getting straight guys very, very drunk.
I've been wasted off my nut before, and people have. This is going to shock me. People have come on to me or made it known that they would do things with me, and still, when I'm off my nut, it's a no. It's not my.
So you're like Jesus. We would have to nail you to a cross in order to have our wicked way. Yeah.
Graham, let's be honest. You
Basically.
wouldn't let anybody in the world blow you if you.
Well,
were
that's
wrong.
what happened with Jesus. That's why they had to, the whole cross
Yeah.
thing. That was all about. I mean, he hung out with sailors and prostitutes. What do you think he was going to?
What I'm trying to say is, we talk on this show.
Why
as
did
if
no
it's
one laugh at
totally
that?
Normal.
Oh,
no,
no.
listen. We talk on the show as if it's totally normal that straight guys go out, get drunk, they all blow each other.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
I think it's not gay if you don't look down.
If you don't look down, you don't look at the eye.
If you don't look down, it's not gay. It's not gay if you keep
Biting
one
my
foot on the
tongue
floor.
here. I'm trying to behave myself.
Yeah.
Damien Distar
my
has
God.
dropped 15 quid into the super chat fund. Thank you. What is it with Nazis and micro willies? If you've ever seen Andrew Tate in Speedos, you need tweezers and a microscope to find his manhood.
Yes, he doesn't seem the most well endowed.
He has a
individual.
mangina.
Think about the whole MAGA thing, right? These great big trucks, these like enormous yachts and boats that they have, like they are compensating. They are totally compensating, and that's
absolutely.
why they're so freaking angry as well, basically.
Yeah, that's right. I drive one of those little
Probably.
tiny smart cars.
Yeah, I've got a pair of roller
Ladies.
skates.
I don't have a car at all. What does that make me?
You've got a sheenus.
I have
I
Heelys, which are shoes with the little wheels in that come out when you tap the heels.
Yeah.
I do wheelies.
Nazi
on
micro penises. I think Nazi micro wheelies. There's a cartoon in this somewhere.
There
as well.
definitely is.
100%.
Please don't do a cartoon of Trump and
It's,
Clinton going at it.
South Park have been going at the size of his penis now for weeks, haven't they? Basically, there isn't an episode without a shower scene or something in it.
I think that South Park need to pivot because you know that in it, like Trump's boyfriend is Satan.
Yeah,
I think his boyfriend should be the ghost of Osama bin Laden. And he's like, take out the East Wing. Take out the East Wing, Donnie. That's what I wanted to do. But then those bastards, they took over the plane. They crashed it into that field in Pennsylvania. I never got to take out the East Wing. And he's like, I must destroy the East Wing. And he goes and destroys the East Wing of the White House.
Can I read Day Stanton 2885?
Yes, go ahead. It's
Was.
Die Stanton. Thank you very much for the 10
Di Stanton.
Yes,
Di,
go on.
thank you for the £10 super chat. Yes, we can joke about cancer. I'm a 2-time survivor and lost quite a few friends and both parents to it. Did any of them feel sorry about themselves? Did they fuck? Good for you, Di.
Yeah, good for you, Di. Thank you very much for the super chat. And yeah, I think you've got to laugh, haven't you? Because everyone I know has been affected in some way by it, and it's there. It's fucking there. And instead of finding a cure for cancer, we're freaking out because trans women are peeing in the wrong cubicle.
Yeah.
Hey? Oh God! Again.
Don't put your urine in that one. Put it in that one. Okay. Why?
Terrible.
Because this is the most important thing in the world ever.
Yeah.
For me, the whole trans toilet thing just falls down when you mention disabled toilets. There you go.
Yep.
Sorry, it's already been there.
What about trans men? What toilet are trans men? Trans men always get forgotten
And also,
about.
trans people aren't disabled.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is like everyone moans about, you can't go in that toilet, but we can all use the disabled toilets.
I have used a disabled toilet before.
Where's your disability, sir?
Hey.
I'm talking to you. That's
I
my
have a
disability.
card.
He's got a card.
I have a card that means I can just flash that anywhere I want, and I have to have access to a toilet. I could walk into your house.
I'll
you this card.
somewhere here. Here's
You would
my
have to
card.
give me access to the toilet.
This is my card, bitch.
Yeah. But I mean,
Is that what you do? Like you're in a disabled
I
loo.
did. I'm like,
somebody,
this is my card.
somebody in a wheelchair
Okay.
banging on the door trying to get in,
Fuck
and
you,
you're just going,
motherfucker.
"Fuck you!" I'm in.
I'll
here,
wheel
mate.
you away, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll
Right,
push you
so-
down the stairs.
I have a little trick as well because apparently I look like Garrett from Superstore, the show. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't watch that.
I watched Saturday
there's two-
Superstore.
Is
It's
it?
completely different.
You don't look anything like Keith Chegwin, mate.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
He had a micro penis. We saw it on that show.
The character Garrett is in a wheelchair. He's an able-bodied guy. He's a good actor, but apparently I look like him. So if ever I get questioned walking out of a disabled toilet,
Yeah.
I'll be like, "I'm Garrett." I get away with it. No.
Nice one. Nice one. I saw Begonia this week. Has anyone heard of this? It's the new movie by the guy who made Poor Things and The Favourite and
Is
The
it
Lobster.
good? Is it good?
No.
I know none of those movies.
Me
It's I liked it. It's actually a remake of a South Korean film called
An American
Save the
remake?
Green Planet.
They're the best.
Great name for a film.
Have you ever been to South Korea?
I have been to South Korea. I've been to.
Did you go there?
I've been to Seoul,
Hey.
and I took the train to Busan, and there's a horror film called Train to Busan. So there you go.
Hey, why?
And then I got a boat. I got a hydrofoil. Do you know what a hydrofoil is? It's like a special type of boat that like it kind of like hovers above the when it's at full speed. It kind of hovers above the water. It's a weird thing. And I took the hydrofoil to Fukuoka.
Did you go all the way around the world with it?
Did you go to Japan?
Yeah, I went to Japan. Thank you for asking. I went to Fukuoka in Japan. It was very nice. I liked it. I've never been to Tokyo, though. Does anyone know the only EU capital I've never been to?
Oh, Jesus. See, this is what you've done, eh?
Does anyone want to guess? The only EU capital. Right, someone in the chat, see if you can guess. I think I said it the other day. What's the only EU capital that I've not been to?
I've never wanted to be able. I've never wanted to be able to rewind a live stream more and then just like not say.
delete.
Yeah.
When I was in, I loved South Korea. Everyone wants to get you drunk. The kimchi is horrible, but when you're drunk, it's okay. And I ate dancing octopus.
Mute him?
It's still moving. And you put it in your mouth, and you've got to put some. You've got to dip it in soy sauce so it's stuck as stick on your throat and kill you.
Order! You do not have authority here. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's really cool.
You
had a really good time there.
Here, Jackie Weaver.
There were these people just dancing in the street, and I just joined them for this dance. We were doing this. Great days.
Still going.
Great days. No, I've been to Prague.
Oh.
Nicosia. No, I've been to Nicosia as well. And Lefkosa. What? Anyway, so as we were saying, should we go back to talking about Trump giving Clinton a blowy? Make up your minds, lads. Make up your minds.
Let's talk about Rachel Reeves' budgetary restrictions and constraints.
Yes, let's go.
Whether she's
That's not a
considering
boner killer at all, Mike.
I'm sorry. What does that have to do with Graham's travels?
I love the fact that we were talking about Hitler's micropenis, and then Mike mentions the economy, and
Everyone else.
Scott's like, "That's a boner killer."
up until now.
The last thing anybody wants to talk about is the fucking budget.
Paris. I've been to
Income tax.
Paris. I've been to Bratislava. I've been to Budapest,
Here we
Madrid.
go.
Been to Madrid. I got a train to Madrid as well. I got a
I
lovely
went to
train
Madrid last
station
week.
in Madrid. How was
All
Madrid?
right,
Did you
all
go
right.
to the Prada?
All right,
I
fucking
did go to the
Gulliver.
Prado. I did go to the Prado.
Prado,
Actually-
sorry. Did
actually, I'll tell you
was
something,
no one
I'll tell
else
you something.
there, Mike? On all your
my
pictures, you're like
God.
the only person in Madrid.
I did. I had a morning of trying to take pictures of me in
Lisbon.
Madrid where it looked like there was nobody else.
Well done, Sarah. Sarah got it. It's Lisbon. Never been to Lisbon.
I'm actually going to Valencia in 2 weeks.
Can I come?
Oh wow!
Dip me in
Yeah.
chocolate and throw me to the lesbians.
I booked the ticket this evening.
Woo!
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
How come you're going
in a
over
couple
there?
weeks. My bestie lives near there, and I've had a
Hang
really
on.
hard
I
week.
thought I was your bestie,
Oh,
said Aid.
fuck me.
I thought we were
Scott.
all just like parasocial nerds who didn't really have like, real friends.
Friends. Yeah. Scott, can I try and
I don't
interrupt
anymore. This is why
Can
I'm
I try and
so paid to
inter-
see him.
the
You guys have
rabble?
friends.
Because I think twice you've alluded to the fact you've had a tough week, and it would be nice to know not nice,
Was
but
it
if you want
twice,
to tell
actually?
us, have you had a tough week?
Just I had oh sorry, yeah, no, it's been a tough week. I don't know. I don't know, I know Tan has talked about her SAD, her seasonal affective disorder. I don't know if that's something that I'm getting at the moment. But I got very, very like on Monday when I was on with Graham. I don't know if you watched it back or anything, Graham, but I was not I wasn't myself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and I also so I go to work on Tuesday, and I had a real emotional moment at my computer, and I ended up like sort of isolating myself outside of the office for the day,
Oh shit, man.
um, and just had a really really hard day of it, and I've talked to people from work. I've talked to my like one of my closest best friends in Spain, and it was actually talking to somebody at work who I was talking about my this is the thing is like, I couldn't pinpoint something to you. I couldn't say, oh, I'm sad because of this. I can't. I don't know. Like, there's not a specific thing. I think about, different aspects of my personal life maybe at the moment. And my workload's really high. And, I'm just, I guess, a little stressed out in regards to that. But other than that, like, yeah, I think, I was talking about through it with somebody, and actually, I was like, you know what? I just have this routine. I do this. I go home. I go to the gym.
Yeah.
I go to the barber shop. I go to, a local gay bar every few weeks. That is it. I go to gigs, but I mostly go to these gigs alone. And so, I guess I'm feeling there's some loneliness there, and there's
Yeah,
some
yeah.
yeah, and there's some sort of I'm come at 50. What the fuck? When did that happen? And just it's talk. I've been talking about it through with various people, and I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe what I need is to get the fuck out of here
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
few days. Get the fuck out of here and just maybe go somewhere completely different. And I thought, you know what? My mate's been living there for 2 years.
Oh, brilliant.
I haven't visited him yet. It's about time to fucking go.
Oh, go for it, man. Spain's
Yeah,
lovely.
so
When are you going? When are you going?
I'll be going on the 4th and coming back on the 7th.
And
So
the
it just-
flights, at the moment, the flights are so cheap. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I managed to get a flight for. I'm actually going to Alicante Airport, and I managed to get a flight a return for in total 122 pounds.
Fuck,
And
I
I
can
think
get to
that's cool,
London
man.
for that on the train.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
like
jealous.
that's
Okay, I have
giant as
2
well, like-
questions for you, Scott, if you don't
yeah.
mind.
Go on.
When's your 50th? Or around when's your 50th?
Well, so my 50th is next year. It's not this year. I'll be 49 in December.
Okay, so
Okay.
next year, and we're having a party, right?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We're having a party. Well, me and Ada are having a party. And you can come
yeah,
along.
yeah. I don't know. I have no like. I've not thought.
If
I've not
it's
even thought that.
Scott,
far ahead.
if it's any consolation, I am 18 months away from 60.
I thought you were about to say you were 80 then. I was going to say, you're looking good.
Yeah, I'm looking
Looking
good
for
that.
80.
Not for 60. Right.
I'm 13. I'm literally like as of tomorrow will be 13 months from 50.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, it's
Time marches on.
Yeah, it does, and it's kind of weird. You know what though? At work, I am surrounded by kids, and I don't, I don't mean children. I mean,
Young people.
18 to 35-year-olds,
Bastards.
who are young and beautiful and have their whole lives ahead of them.
I don't have any great
And-
pubes.
Yeah, probably not. And
Is that a thing? Is grey pubes a thing?
Yes, Wayne.
Yes.
Welcome to your 40s.
yeah, you'll find out.
I'm sorry. Am I the youngest?
I don't
person
have
on
any,
this panel?
but I've seen them.
Also,
Yes.
Wayne,
You're
how
the
old are
baby.
you now? You just
I'm
turned
44.
Oh, yeah,
44,
yeah,
right.
44.
coming.
Oh, so
Yeah.
guys, he's only a year off growing the third testicle. So
He is. So he'll look forward to that. But Scott, I have a second question for you.
Yes.
What does Sophie stand for?
SUPI stands for Stamp Out Prejudice, Hatred, and Intolerance Everywhere.
Oh, that is nice.
There you go.
I like that.
And this is a T-shirt for the SUPI Foundation,
Yeah.
which is dedicated to a young lady who was murdered due to her being an alternative girl. Her name was Sophie Lancaster, and she passed away. I think it was probably about 10 years ago or something. And the Sophie Foundation has been doing a lot to stamp out. Here we go. Stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. So, I bought this at Bloodstock. Bloodstock Festival are huge supporters of the foundation. They have a stage actually named after her. So it's really about the alternative community, and just being people who are different, who are just live on the little fringes of the outside.
I've put a link
and raising awareness and that sort of thing.
I've put a link to the Sophie Foundation in the chat, so if anyone wants to go and check that out, please.
I have wanted to sort of advertise that a little bit on the show previously. I just haven't got around to it.
Well, I'm glad I asked the question then. I'm glad I asked the question.
Thank you. Yes, no, the Sophie Foundation is it's a great, and you can go on their website and you can read about all the work they do.
Brilliant. Well, listen, have a great time so it's the beginning of December you're going, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm calling it my early birthday present. So my birthday is on the 15th. My PayPal is but yeah, no, my birthday's on the 15th. And so I thought, you know what? This is coinciding quite nicely. I'll go away for a few days and it's my birthday, and obviously somewhere in my brain I need to do it. So
fair enough.
I think.
So are you still going to call into the show while you're away?
Well, let me think about that real quick.
Hang on, let Aids get it out. Aid was about to say something. You rude.
2 seconds. I'm just going to answer Wayne's question.
Sorry.
All right, and no.
I was just going to say, so seasonal affective disorder is obviously a real thing, and it does affect people in different ways. And it's super easy and actually quite natural when you get to this point of the year where it gets darker, it's colder, it's your body's way, your psychology's way of saying you're brittle, you're going to succumb to the elements. So it's natural to get quite depressed or depressive around this time of year. I think it's a great move for you, or depraved. I think it's a great move for you to go overseas and see your mate for however long you're going to be there for. Lift your spirits, explore different places. But also, most importantly, if you do get really, really down, a bunch of us will suck you off and call you Bubba. If you might lift your spirits.
Bubba is my prison
That
nickname,
needs to be a flag,
doesn't
it?
Until I'm in prison.
It doesn't matter if it's like summer or winter or blowjob's a blowjob.
A blowjob's a blowjob.
Oh, do you know what? I'm so sad there's no Glastonbury next year, because I would have been there at the front of the Killers or something with a big flag that said "Suck me off and call me Bubba."
Yeah. There's tantric now.
Some of us have tried to bring the conversation into a sort of more man-to-man mental health discussion.
You wanted to talk about income tax, okay? No one wants to talk about fucking income tax.
No, I just want Aid to ask. All I'm asking is, could Aid possibly ask Graham about some of the countries he's visited?
No.
Look, that's how you get rid of him. He's gone.
He's fucked off.
Right, Aid, you're in charge.
Gotta go suck off.
Take control of the conversation.
He's like, I'm gonna go blow Bubba now. I'll see you guys later.
If you'd like to learn more about my journey to every country in the world,
buy his
there's a book called Man of the World. There's me.
Oh Lord.
There's
we should have
me.
known that's where he
With
went.
Steph and Raven. Playing a board game of the planet.
Are we doing books? Because look, this one.
Yeah, that's a good book.
Still a limited number of these available. I've actually only got 28.
There's also the Great Brexit Cookbook.
I got that one.
This is fucking boss for Christmas. Put that in your stocking along with Mike's Trumpton project.
This one is about my grandson and a little racing car.
This was a little book that I wrote called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
You didn't? No, you didn't. Right. You didn't know I wrote that.
I wrote that. No, you didn't.
Listen. We're deep enough into the show now, so I can get away with this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wade's gonna get a bottle of milk out.
You gotta go get me milk out.
I've got to do one. Right, I'm sick of fucking sitting here talking to a bunch of narcissistic fucking authors. I've got to go and fucking deliver milk to the rest of the fucking country.
I'll let you sign me book, Wayne.
I'm signing it all day long.
Who's the narcissist now, Mr. Lynch?
You should do that, Wayne.
I'm a plagiarist, so it's fine.
You should do that. I charge a few quid extra for a signed copy of a book. You should sign bottles of milk and then knock on the door at 4 a.m. and say, "Here you go."
Give me 3 quid.
Give us an extra 3 quid.
Wayne, can I just ask, do you deliver glass bottles with the foil lids?
Yes.
Because I haven't used one of them for years because we don't have a milk round around here, right? Like, so are they the ones? Do you remember when I was a kid and you turn up and you used to shake them because all the cream would be at the top? So you give me a little shake like that. But sometimes you thought it hadn't been opened, but it had been opened, and he went like this, and the milk just went all over your school uniform, and you burst into tears. Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Wayne?
No, I don't know because I'm very responsible milk delivery. Sorry, bovine delivery technician.
Graham, is that the excuse you used when Bill Clinton visited your school?
Yes. I was like, I went like that with the old milk bottle, and the foil lid wasn't on properly. It went everywhere. Put your thumb on the lid.
That's what you call it, isn't it? Cockney rhyming slang, foil lid.
Foil lid, yeah.
Anyway, I do actually have to go to work. Because,
go on then, fuck off.
Yeah.
Jesus, I've got on about it. You always got on about this journey around the world.
I think Phil was telling it was International Be Nice to Everybody Day, I think today or yesterday. So
fuck that up.
Okay, fucking.
So Wayne, it's been a joy and a delight to see you
Wayne.
tonight.
Mwah, mwah. Take care, my friend.
About your trip to Cambodia.
Oh, I love Cambodia. I went to Siem Reap, and that's the town that you go to when you go to Angkor Wat, which is the big it's a big Buddhist temple complex. And I got back from Angkor Wat, and I went to this place called the Happy Pizza Parlor, and they gave me a happy pizza. I got really stoned. I don't take drugs. And then I took a boat and up the Mekong, and I fell asleep because I was hungover, with my arm across my face like this, and I burnt this bit on my face, and had like a white kind of bit across me. And then I
Hello? No, you carry on.
And then in Cambodia, I went to the Happy Rifle range, and I shot some guns. And then after that, I went and saw, oh my God, the big pile of bones that they have from when the Khmer Rouge killed everyone. So that was a bit of a downer.
That's
just in terms of similarly exciting stories. I got a new broadband from Vodafone recently, and they insisted I had to have a landline for the first time in like 5 years.
And they insisted.
So look, I actually got
hello.
It actually
does it work? Does it have a noise? Does it have a tone?
I don't know, because I don't actually have any friends that would.
Yeah, but can you put it to the mic? Can we hear your tone?
Hang on. Yeah, maybe. Can you hear that?
No, I think that's just a prop phone. I don't think it's real.
It does have a tone. It doesn't. I'm going to ring it.
Tone.
Anyway, so then I got to Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia. And
I thought that might have distracted you for a while. But...
no, sorry. I want one of those phones, Mike. I've told you this. I want an old-fashioned Whitehall 1212 phone, right?
That's what I've got.
That's what I want. But I want it to be a mobile phone. Right. So when I'm on the train, the phone can ring, and I can just put it in front of me. Take it out of the briefcase. Give us your number. I'll call it. Go on. What's your number? Just tell everyone now on.
Could you just pretend to be my friend? Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what, Mike. Text me your number, and I'll call you now so we can hear you getting called on your phone.
I'm not giving my number out to you.
Go on.
You'll end up ringing me.
Age just texted to say Graham isn't wearing trousers. He's naked from the waist down. How do you know?
I know, man.
You see, what I do is I have this cam going for this, and then my OnlyFans is the one under the table.
Looking at his knob.
Prove it. Stand up.
What? No, I can't stand up.
You see, this is what I'm saying.
I've got a bad back, mate. I'm 46.
He's
so
naked
old.
from the waist down.
I'm so old.
Drop a 50 quid super chat, and he'll stand up.
Do not. I'm not being objectified again. I should not have this happen
again.
Anyway, back to Hitler's micro penis.
Can we just give a shout out to Sarah Davis in the chat? Everybody seems to be helping her with a health issue, and Sarah, go to that appointment. You should absolutely go to that appointment.
Yeah, you should. We're looking out for you, Sarah. So, wishing you all the best. Also, Sarah has dropped £2 in the super chat fund to say Trump's forever blowing, Bubba.
Oh lordy, lordy, lord!
This is gonna run and run. This is gonna be the. I
Gonna
think
be
this
the
is gonna be
theme.
the one.
Just the really nefarious thing about these emails, right, is the connections between Epstein and everybody. Like there is a network, regardless of what they're all up to. There is this network that goes through this dead paedophile, basically, and Ghislaine. And it just seems like there's talk of Trump met Prince Andrew in London before Epstein was killed. Did you see that story?
No.
Like a week or two before Epstein was killed. Oh, excuse me, this is probably one of my good friends. Just gonna have to.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
you massive cock. Does this work?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, I'm hearing you down the phone. And in this ear at the same time. That's so weird. I've got you coming in my ears.
Do you remember in the old days you used to remember some telephone numbers? Can anyone still remember certain telephone numbers from their youth?
Yes, I can remember one of my old phone numbers.
I can remember the number from my parents' house because it's still the same number now.
Yeah. My mum's number and my first girlfriend's stroke wife's number, basically. I still remember those vividly. They were ingrained.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when you got a mobile phone, you still had to remember for a while. You couldn't store numbers. Oh, I'm so old. First mobile phones, you couldn't store numbers in them, so you still had to type the numbers in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you could store 10.
Two people.
You could store 10 and you held the number down to make it go to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's slightly older than I remember. But I thought I was around for like the genesis of mobiles.
Mobile phones. But yeah, when I was in jail in Cape Verde, remembering my brother's mobile phone number came in very handy. Otherwise, I'll still probably be in jail to this time. Can I just tell a funny story? It's not about travel necessarily, but it involves bureaucracy. Okay, so at the moment, I'm going through a process to try and get the title for my island, right? And to do that, I've got to get Panamanian residency. One of the things I've got to do in order to get Panamanian residency is to have a police check, a DBS check, and that has to be authenticated by the Panamanian embassy in London. This was a big drama, a big rigmarole. It took over 2 months to get the thing to them and then back from them. Involving them sending it via DHL and nobody answering the door, so DHL sending it back to London at the cost of £40 to me. And then my friend Pranay, from the chat, he's been on here, he's been on here, went to the embassy for me to pick this document up, my DBS check, and this certificate of authenticity, which is signed and it has a stamp on it and everything. So I got that. It's DHL it took 2 days to come here, first class post from London. And then I sent it off to Panama City, to my lawyer over there. And that took 2 days as well. So 2 days from London to Durham, 2 days from Durham to Panama City, because, the post. And she got it over there. And then she's been in touch with me today to say, Graham, you're not going to believe this. And I'm like, okay, go on. Tell me. So I started this whole process in August. It's now nearly December. You need to get a certificate of authentication for the certificate of authentication.
Yeah.
Of authentication.
You need the certificate of authentication authenticated.
Nuts.
Wow.
That's
Wouldn't life just be easier if you could verify this stuff with an online wallet or something?
What do they call the lawyers that you have to? I had to get some documents for my son in Spain signed over here, right?
Yeah.
And it's by a solicitor, but they have a name, like a medieval name that these people have.
Aren't they probate lawyers or something like that?
No. I can't remember what they're called.
Prostate lawyers?
It's something weird like that. And apparently there are only 500 of them in the entire country or something.
Magna Carterists.
But they get paid 50 quid by the government for every one they do.
Oh, wow.
And what do they have to do?
So these lawyers they just literally have to look at a copy of a driving license. Actuaries, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, actuaries.
It's crazy.
I wasn't thinking.
You pay them like
notaries,
120 quid notaries,
not actuaries.
Yeah.
Actuaries are people who work for insurance companies who do the stats for the chances.
That's the dream, man.
Isn't that an
Find yourself a job where it's not actually that hard. It's just that there's a reduced number of people
Yeah,
who do it.
yeah. And William the Conqueror gave you the right to do it, basically.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Man with the stamp required.
Brexit in particular has sort of made this issue a bigger issue, which is that we've gone back to these pretty medieval Norman conquest, signing a piece of parchment and then delivering it by hand to a police officer in Spain, basically, in order to prove that you exist. And we didn't have any of that for the last 20 years.
And they pull out like some scroll where it says like, it says here that this isn't valid unless you give me 3 onions.
Yeah, absolutely.
The fuck?
And that was to get a mortgage.
It's a notary.
Basically.
It's a notary, not an actuary.
All right, Graham. Jesus.
I'm getting messages from Rachel. She's like, "What are you talking about, dickheads?"
Speaking from a tech perspective, there are developers who work with sort of long since abandoned technologies that have been superseded by other stuff, but like there's still stuff in the city that is relying on these old programming languages, and so somebody has to maintain this stuff. It's not being built or rebuilt because it's too important. It's so foundational.
Yeah.
And so you end up in this weird situation where people who used to code in this stuff like 30 years ago are still maintaining it, and it's horrible technology, but they get to, like, nobody wants to learn it now because it's so old and dead, but they get paid like £1,000 a day to just come in and go like,
well, it's like the guys at NASA that know how the programming works on the Viking probes and the
Voyager
ones
probes.
that Voyager probes that have left the solar system. There's still a little team there of like 70-year-olds who remember how that coding worked, basically.
It's still going. Sorry.
No.
I was going to tell you. So this week.
Is this to do with Voyager?
Traveling? No. Yes. The Voyager probe this week hit 1 light day away from Earth. That is really
It's crazy, isn't it?
So it takes it's incredibly day to get from Earth to the probe.
It's incredibly cool, but it does make a farce of every sci-fi.
Oh yeah. Right. Someone was doing a thing about warp drive, and they said basically because of all the energy that would be built up in front of a spaceship, when it stopped in front of a planet,
it would push the planet.
They would destroy the planet. The shock wave of all those particles that are built up in front of the fucking thing would just take the planet out. So you don't need to build a Death Star. Just get in a hyperdrive.
My favorite sci-fi series is The Expanse, because it's pretty much the only one where they take off from Earth and then halfway through the journey they turn around and start firing the engines to slow down to get to Mars, basically.
Yeah, because it's not the problem getting there; it's the problem stopping once you're there.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta run.
No, don't run.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a runner?
I'm gonna run.
Like Phil Schofield.
Are you doing parent things?
I'm going to go inside, make sure my son is going to bed.
Can you tell us a joke before you go?
No, man.
Oh, go on. Tell us a joke.
No.
Tell us a fucking joke.
No.
That was funny in itself.
I don't do jokey jokes. I do like stories.
What did you say on your video today? I think I wrote it down. There was a video that. Did you do a video today on TikTok?
Last night. Oh, on TikTok.
And you were pretending to be like a Brexiteer, like a
right wing
reactionary
person.
Yeah. They're always great. The characters.
What was it that you? I'm sure I wrote it down.
I was watching your live stream
Steal
tonight.
Your joke.
Somebody in the chat said, "Yeah, I think this bit might have gone a bit far because you were impersonating like 5 people at once in the White House or something."
We having like a conversation. Five. It'd be like that film Split.
Yeah, I was pretending to be Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and myself. I think.
Yeah.
It's not easy when you've got no budget.
It's not easy.
This is why
greasy.
It's why you need to work on the kids' impressions and get them working for you until they're 18, basically.
Yeah.
What did you call it? What did you call it? Today's video.
TikTok.
Was it today's video? Today's TikTok. That was it. You're doing a funny face on it. Every right-wing reactionary content creator.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you were talking about
painting this roundabout with red paint. I missed my daughter's 3rd birthday for this. And now look at it. It's washing away. It's disappearing before my tired, weeping eyes. Weeping they are. Look, weeping. And I know what you're thinking. And yes, the answer is yes. I've arrived at the same conclusion. Rain is left wing. You know what the worst part about all this is? None of it's racist. None of it's, like, in Britain, we are very welcoming. We've got a history of welcoming people in. Some of my favourite prostitutes are immigrants.
That was it. Some of my favourite prostitutes are immigrants. Sorry, this is going to keep me laughing forever. Cheers for the joke, AIDS. You can go now.
All right. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Cheers,
Thanks a
man.
lot,
Love
mate.
you.
Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
If you're not already following Aid on his TikTok, I suggest you do so. It's at Aid Thompson. It's very, very funny.
Very funny.
Some of my favourite prostitutes are immigrants.
are
Come on.
immigrants.
That is
That's
comedy gold.
amazing.
Comedy gold, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, Mike, how's your week been? We talked to Scott. How's your week been?
Yeah,
You all right?
yeah.
You had a bum exam, didn't you?
I had a sigmoidoscopy, and and we found some things. We found some things in there that we need to do some further work on.
Oh, no.
I was on Wednesday. Being honest with you, I had a really shitty day Wednesday, literally, and not good. And you know, I told you the story about the Dr. Death guy, the guy that's
the bum
Mark
butcher
Lamar.
of Brighton.
I just gone through the sigmoid. Not too many details, right? But it's an indignant situation with your arse out, and the ward is absolutely packed. And it's afternoon. It was an hour and a half late, my appointment. And then you're expected to take in medical information. You know, you're looking at an HD screen in front of you. You're seeing the inside of your arse. And I could tell there were some things in there that weren't supposed to be. They didn't look cancerous, and the doctor said that he thought they were probably benign, but they need treating. They're polyps, and you're taking all that in, and it's very stressful. And the build up to it all is very stressful. And then they wheel you out in the bed because you've been on gas and air for a while, although that ran out halfway through.
Oh,
And they said, Tox, the nurse. I said, Tox, how are you doing with the fucking gas and air? And he went, we've run out. I've asked a porter. And I'm like, brilliant. Yeah, this is going to go great.
Oh,
isn't
hi,
it?
Rach.
And then they wheel me out into the recovery ward. Sorry, Rach, hello. Wheel me out into the recovery ward, and Dr. Death appears, looms over my bed and says hello. And he's not my doctor anymore. And I've put in an official complaint about him, and I'm working with my MP
why
to
the
get
hell
him
is
sacked.
he in your room?
Why did he turn up and recognize me, basically? And I'm like,
Because he
And
knows
I was in no state to do what I should have done, which was to challenge him on some of the issues that we're bringing up directly. It would have been interesting to do that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, and then I came back and I felt pretty crap about everything. And then yesterday and today, I've got my head back together.
Oh, good.
Good, I'm glad to hear
So, yeah. Rachel, hello. You look divine.
It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock.
You're time traveling in the TARDIS.
I am.
What era TARDIS is that? Is that a?
I think this is
60s?
John Pertwee. I think this is John Pertwee's,
Ooh.
because I think what's his name with the hat? Oh God, I'm having a Friday night.
Davidson.
Tom
Tom
Baker.
Baker was wooden panelled. So I think this is. Yeah, I'd be wrong.
What would Trump's TARDIS look like?
Epstein Island.
It'd have all
It'd
fucking.
just be gold.
It'd have all these
Everything would be
plastic
made of gold
plastic things on
plastic.
the wall. Spray.
Did you
gold.
see Laura Ingraham did a tour of the White House interview with him?
Christ.
And she actually said, do these come from Walmart or something? And he's going, no. They're
Home Depot.
solid gold.
No, these
Home
are really
Depot,
special.
Yeah, I'm sure they are gold, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got quite a lot happen this week again. It's never a quiet week, is it? But anything other than what's going on in the news any sort of nice news stories that anyone's seen this week? Anything you've gone, yeah, that's kind of cool. I did mention the Voyager thing. I think that's quite cool. It's now one.
Oh,
That
what you
is
mean?
very cool.
Captain Janeway made it back to Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, it was great. Jeez.
I don't like only because I spent a week last week teaching my grandson about rockets and getting him excited about rockets. And I know it's Jeff Bezos and I know it's billionaires doing space travel, but they did do a spectacular launch this week compared to Musk's. where he launches a similar-sized spaceship and
it just explodes.
crashes it into the ocean, or it burns every single time. This one launched 2 satellites to Mars, which was really cool. There's something. Forget the billionaires bit. There is something really affirming to me to see hundreds of engineers, scientists, physicists brought together all right with that money. You got to get the money from somewhere, haven't you? And be able to do something like that. Literally launch a 10-story building with 15 tons of payload on it off the Earth fast enough to escape its velocity. It's incredible. And then they landed the booster again on a ship. So
yeah, I don't know. I think the 70s technology was better than the new technologies. I'm showing my age here. Voyager 1, Voyager 2 still working. One light, still working.
Yeah.
Flick over to a B thing. They find a bit of a solar panel. They get a bit of a power out of another battery. They keep, Viking 1, Viking 2, the B, all that stuff on Mars, all built in the 80s, and none of that works.
Yeah. And the whole Voyager thing was literally somebody sat there and worked out, hey, all the planets are going to align in a way that we could fly 2 spaceships to all of them. Yeah, let's do it. Basically,
I just can't wait till the alien entity finds Voyager and then takes it and then builds a giant spaceship that the Enterprise has to go out and intercept, and then call it Vega, and then it tries to take over. It's coming back.
Right.
It's coming back.
It's been done.
Yeah,
done that one.
I can't believe they got to make a second film after that one, but they did, and I'm glad they did, because it was Wrath of Khan. It was rather good.
Yeah, thank God for Wrath of Khan after Voyager.
Wrath of
Khan. The motion picture.
Yeah. Almost all of those films were ruined by Gene Roddenberry, weren't they? The scripts.
Well, no, it's the Star Trek curse. The odd films are good and the even films are shit.
Yes.
Well, that's true.
And they've never broken the curse. So...
On stories that tickled me this week, man charged following suspected fake admiral.
Oh God! Yeah, he dressed up as in Llandudno in Wales, wasn't it? At the at the cenotaph there, and the war memorial, and he was there dressed up as an admiral. Very.
I mean, he looked the part.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to do that though.
64-year-old man has been charged with what's the actual offence? Doing bad things in a uniform, I think.
Yeah, but there's loads of these people out there who think they were in the army. They think they were in fucking MI5. They think they were in the fucking Air Force, and they flew a spaceship into fucking.
But it's like all these reform nut jobs. They all think there would be Spitfire pilots in the war, but they'd be flying Messerschmitts, but they wouldn't be clever enough to fly Messerschmitts. So
they'd be in the trenches.
The Nazis.
They'd be in the trenches going, are we the baddies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
That's famous quote by Douglas Bader's granddaughter said, "My grandfather would have hated you." to Savage.
Yeah. Well, that's what Winston Churchill's grandson said, wasn't he? Nicholas Somers, is it? He was a Tory
MP.
Nicholas Soames, and he was like, Winston Churchill would hate Brexit. He would absolutely fucking hate it. Like, you go on about this guy all the time that you idolize, and you've destroyed his fucking project. He was the first president of the European movement. Currently, Michael Heseltine is the current president of the European movement.
Do you want another good news story from the week?
Yes, go on.
Sarah Ferguson's new children's book, which had already been delayed, has now been withdrawn from sale.
Oh, happy. Do you know what you should do? You should buy this book instead, Man of the World by Graham Hughes.
Well, great book.
If you want to buy a children's book, there are limited copies of The Race still available. It's
the
just
Man
a
of the World
competition.
book.
Scott, get your book out.
Yeah.
Get you one out.
Barely read a book.
The only thing Scott's promoted today is like one of those woke bloody charities that cares about people.
Oh, imagine caring about people. Cool.
Crazy.
Terrible.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Man of the World guy's really lazy though. He's only done one book. He's meant to write 3.
Yeah.
I
think it says on the book,
much less talented.
Part of a trilogy of books.
Yeah,
yours, yeah.
I'm stuck at this KFC at the pyramids. I mean, what now?
No, we've got to move on from the KFC. We've got Top of the World coming soon, and then we've got End of the World. It's going to be the last.
Hey, look, Darian De Star says, I met Winston Churchill once. My granny was friends with Clementine Churchill.
Wow. That's very cool, Darian De Star.
Yeah,
it's like 6 degrees of separation. We now have like 3 degrees, don't we?
I met Douglas Bader.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So a long time ago when I was young, we had the Aeronautical Society in Rochester. And we used to get speakers to come down and talk about, lightning aircraft and the development of the Spitfire and the Schreider Trophy. And he came down and did talk about the Battle of Britain.
Awesome. So this is the guy in Reach for
Rachel,
the Skies.
I think because we're a similar age.
Yeah.
Because we're a similar age, I can do this joke. Did you have the Wright brothers come and explain?
I was about 8 years old, to be fair. But yeah, I do remember.
That's amazing. So this was the guy who lost both legs in a plane crash over like Germany. And then he got taken in as a POW. The RAF dropped off a pair of tin legs for him so he could walk about. And he fucking escaped.
Yeah.
Went back and started flying a fucking plane again.
Yeah, the film's called Reach for the Sky with Kenneth Moore. It's worth a watch. It's very good.
Brilliant. It's so good. Sphere Lance 72. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. There's a bloke at the cenotaph with loads of medals but didn't serve. Charlie something. Yeah, Charlie Mountbatten Windsor, I think they call him these days, since his disgrace. But yeah, the good thing about the Reach for the Skies, it's a really cool movie, and plus it doesn't have the unfortunate fucking racism of the fucking Dam Busters.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a good film, The Dam Busters, except for the little racist
except
bit.
for the racist bit. It's a bit like Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's quite a good film, except for the massively racist bit of the guy upstairs pretending to be Japanese when he's not.
Oh yeah, that's a bit awkward.
I think I said a few weeks ago. I watched the Battle of Britain a few weeks ago.
Lawrence of Arabia, Alec Guinness, Black.
Well, I mean, the subject is pretty ropey anyway, isn't it? But yeah, in the Battle of Britain, they're like massively racist to the Polish pilots. Yeah. Until we've got no pilots left. Yeah. But, to credit to the film, it actually goes, let them have a go, and then they turn out to be really good at it, basically.
And their squadron leader is played by Barry Foster, who was Van der Valk.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a small world. It's a small world after all. No, I just want to talk about Begonia for a moment because the plot is quite cool. So essentially, it's two guys, one of which looks like Richard Branson, the other one looks like J.D. Vance. They kidnap Philomena Kunk, who's being played by Emma Stone, and they think that she's an alien, and they shave her head because they think that she's an alien. She can communicate with her spaceship through her hair, and they basically tie her up in the basement of their little shack in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in West Virginia. And do all these experiments on her because they're convinced that she's an alien, and she's like a CEO of this like top company that makes chemicals and pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. And it's fucking hilarious. I just found it really, really funny and just mad and bonkers and just really fun and very of its time because people do believe the mad as shit these days, and it just kind of takes the piss out of that a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
they're waiting for the eclipse and. Like when you first see the title card, it'll be like 3 days to the eclipse, and it's the Earth and the Moon on this side. And then when it's 1 day to the eclipse, the Earth is flat. It's just the same thing, but the Earth on that is now flat because the Earth's flat. Clearly, it's just made people are just making up that it's a globe because shit and giggles.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no one's ever been to Antarctica. Did you see the video with the guys who went to Antarctica to prove that the world was flat, and then they went, "Oh shit, now it's round." Did you see that?
Yeah, but they're still grifting. They're still grifting. Four of them.
Happening that.
4 of them are on this trip, and there's video evidence of them saying, "All right, maybe it's round." Right? They've come back, and they're still grifting. They're still doing the flat Earth films because that's what makes them money.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole actually the last few weeks.
That's mine and Rachel's
watching.
Show.
That's my show.
Yeah. Watching videos about Lego creators, people that make Lego cities, right? It's just like mindless television to watch, right? But I think we're all in the wrong game, right? Doing politics on YouTube on the left, completely pointless. None of us make any money out of that, right? But these guys, I watched a video today where this guy in Canada, this nerdy guy in Canada who's built this massive city in a warehouse that nobody ever visits except him and his wife. Also very misogynistic towards his wife, basically, in these films. But they brought $10,000 worth of bricks to build a mountain. And they're opening the boxes of this. And I'm like, you don't appear to have real jobs, you two. You are working full-time building this Lego city that nobody will ever see except you. and the people that watch it on the video. And Graham is grifting away every day, researching political stories and making these films.
Grafting, not grifting.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. If it was a grifter, I'd be on the right.
That was a Freudian slip.
I missed.
You and your
I
Freudian
misspoke.
clips. I mean tits. I
misspoke.
A Freudian slip is when you say one thing and you mean my mother.
Let
I mean
me
another.
Let me say that again. Graham every day is sucking off Bill Clinton for
I'm
money.
sucking off Bubba. Just fits nicely in my mouth.
Anyway, my point is I'm going to become a Lego creator and build a Lego city in my back garden.
Graham Price says Lego is the most therapeutic thing in the world, Mike.
Yeah. And
Oh,
also
and he
lucrative.
points
It
that
looks incredibly lucrative.
It's very
These people
expensive.
are making a fortune.
It is
But
crazy
they're
expensive.
paying for it with subscriptions on YouTube, as far as I can tell. 1.8 million viewers.
Wow.
I mean, the guy's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Let's build a Lego city.
Yeah,
Car restoration, Rach.
I watch a lot of those. They're great. People taking cars off dumps and getting them started. No, I love that.
It's really satisfying.
It is. There's a guy I watch called Steve Sticks. I recommend him. He buys loads of broken stuff off eBay and then he fixes it. And he's not very good at
Things like
electronics.
that.
He doesn't understand electronics, but he sort of takes it apart and he goes, I think that chip might be a bit hot. I might change that. What he is good is brilliant at soldering, but he doesn't quite know. So he changes components and he puts a heat gun on stuff. He goes, that's a bit hot. I'll change that, whatever that is. And he gets it going. And he's got lots of funny sayings and he's got phrases and he's a dick. And he's got, he's over a couple of, I think he's got 150,000 followers on YouTube, but he got that really quickly.
Yeah.
He's given up his day job, I think, and he's just doing that and he loves it.
Wow.
Shit off eBay.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
That's what
cool.
we need to do, man. We need to do some mindless
We've lost
camping
the
videos.
Let's do something else. Let's do
But
Chris-
like 19 minutes into every video, we just turn around and go, Thatcher, eh? And then just crack on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
exactly.
were the good
Just
days.
drip in the left wing, activism.
Yeah.
Lego is brilliant until you stand on the brick in the middle of the night in bare feet. This is why I wear indoor shoes. I wear shoes indoors. I do. I have shoes.
Oh,
that
you
I
should
wear
get
indoors.
you should get some Crocs.
No, I don't want Crocs. I hate Crocs. They are the evilest thing in the world. But I get so much shit for having indoor shoes. Like Tan gets so angry with me in the chat. She's like, "How dare you? How fucking dare you? You dirty bastard wearing shoes indoors."
Crocs.
My beautiful eyes. Oh, get them out! Get them! Oh, mate, stop it! Stop it! Oh God, they're so disgusting. Oh.
Ray's stepping on a Lego brick to stepping on a plug.
I'd rather step on a rake in bare feet
Stepping on a
than wear
plug.
those fucking things.
Yeah.
Oh, let's make
They're
some
so
clogs
comfortable.
out of plastic. They'll look
That's
good.
That's
Oh,
what I tweeted.
can you kind of
It's
cross a
not
clog
plastic.
with
It's
Jason's
not plastic.
mask
It's
from
evil
Friday the
foam, if I'm not
13th?
mistaken.
Put them together. What have you got? Jason clogs.
I tweeted it during the agenda today. The rake effect, the story of Labour. In the chat on the agenda today. I was trying to wind Phil up.
It's true.
It's easy. It's quite easy to wind Philip.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All you have to do is give him an hour's show
Well,
with Graham
he
once
lost
a
me
week.
at West Streeting as a transphobe. He lost me at West Streeting as a transphobe.
That's
Yes, he
true.
is.
I've seen no evidence that he's a transphobe, and I'm like, here's the evidence, here's the evidence, here's the evidence. Yeah, but
900 people in the chat, all trans, going, he fucking is.
he fucking is. He fucking is a transphobe. Yeah, but he's just he's towing the party line. I'm like, well, was he towing the party line when he was like, yeah, fuck off, Starmer, I'm going to stand against you this week when they had a little bit of a meltdown. Do you know who else had the meltdown today? Another political party.
Oh, your party.
Your
What?
party has lost another member. So one of the people who actually signed the thing that they put up last night during question time, they put up a thing online to basically call out Zara Sultana while she was appearing on question time.
That's great. Well, you
Signed by
couldn't
the
make
men. Signed by the men who
And then one
definitely
of
aren't
the-
misogynistic.
One of them's resigned, though, isn't he? One of the MPs.
Yeah,
has
he just resigned today.
resigned from the party.
Yeah.
yeah.
Citing Islamophobia.
Yeah, I think
So that's good.
Oh,
Misogyny,
Islamophobia.
Islamophobia, anti-Semitism. Let's go.
He was the guy that was a big old transphobe as well, though. So I was quite happy that he wasn't.
Yeah.
I think he'd been tweeting out some pretty nasty stuff. So we were quite.
Yeah.
I'm not that party's ever going to be successful, but if it ever was, I'm glad he's not in it.
Don't want to transphobe in there. Fair enough. So Musa says, Graham, you wear actual shoes, or you wear in outdoors, or you have trainers for indoor use? I have trainers just for indoor use. They're my knackered old Vans that I just wear when I'm inside because they're not. I don't wear them outside, so I'm not going to step in dog shit and have my day ruined. But yeah, I have indoor shoes. I don't like slippers. You can't look cool in slippers. You just can't. Except my Pikachu slippers. Crocs. Oh no, I had Eevee. I had massive Eevee slippers.
Eevee,
you know, from Pokemon.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, I was taking 6 bags of clothes to a charity shop, and I cracked a bone in the bottom of my foot because I was carrying it. And the GP said you're going to be off your foot. So I had to buy the most spongy, large, fluffy, and I got them from this. It's an Icelandic slipper company, and it came from China.
Yeah.
Via Iceland. They are the most spongy, soft, sheepskin, bouncy, and I wear those all the time when I'm in the house. I'm not going to show you them. I'm wearing them now. They are super comfy, but actually my foot healed up really quickly because I wasn't putting any.
Put a couple of eyes on them and tell people that they're a Wooloo from Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They're super green and super fluffy and super sheepskinny. They're lovely. But I'm old. I'm older than all of you, so don't care.
Yeah,
you don't have
I don't like that. But do you know what else I hate? I'm really funny about all this stuff. I'm sorry. So Crocs, I can't stand to look at them.
No, I can't. Crocs.
Flip flops. The fucking noise flip flop makes. You know when they're walking along and they slap the bottom of the foot like this as people walk along. Fucks me off.
Oh,
God.
Never go on a med holiday with Graham.
No,
you're no fun.
No. Sorry. I just I think I'm a bit funny about feet. I don't like them.
Yeah, I think you've got a bit of a thing about feet.
I don't like them.
Quite maybe.
I think when God was designing humans, he just got to the feet and went, "Oh, fuck it, that'll do."
Yeah, that and cat.
I'm off down the pub.
Cat bums.
I'm off down.
I'm off to design some cat bums. The really important shit.
I've got two. My wife's got 2 cats, and I'm a cat ally.
Yeah.
And they're all fluffy and they're cute, and they sort of tolerate me and they love her, but they do turn their asses around, lift their tails up. It's like God went, yeah, I don't have to fill that bit in. Nobody's going to notice, and everybody notices.
Look at my arse. I'm a cat. Look at my arse. Like the cutest animals ever, and then they just turn around, and you're like, no,
they're not cute. They are not cute. Cats are not cute.
Oh, what? How dare you? How very dare you?
What you have to imagine is if you died alone and you got a dog and a cat,
the cat would eat.
The dog would sit there by your body, just
eating
protecting it.
No,
the dog wouldn't.
The dog would eat you. Dog
actually, that's probably true.
Absolutely eat you. Your dog, your cat, your internal bacteria, they'll all start eating you once the moment you die.
Yeah, cats would eat you. They eat you now when you're alive.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, I don't think while you're alive, the dog is looking at you as if to say, "I wonder what I'd eat first." Whereas the cats are definitely.
The cats are definitely doing that.
Oh,
the cats are just plotting murder. They're plotting murder
all
constantly.
the
That's what
time.
they're doing. They're staring at you, thinking
evil geniuses.
That's why they when you walk in and they just walk straight under your feet, so you trip over. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
they'll take you out.
That's cats.
Yeah, and the stories of cats who live in like 3 different houses, and these people who own these cats, they honestly believe that the cat's theirs, and the cat's in each house for 8 hours exactly.
I did a bunch of I did a few years ago. I did a dog bus, so I put a load of my little dogs from one of my books available on Amazon in the windows of one of the buses in Brighton, and then this cat died called 7 Dials Sam or something like that, and apparently 9 people believed it was their cat. They'd all put different posters up saying "cat missing, cat missing." It turned out it was dead in a pub somewhere, basically.
Oh, no.
But this cat literally lived in 9 houses, and everybody had got lovely stories about their cat, and they got a different name for it in every house and a different life, etc. It was but all that proves is because that's exactly the same story with psychopaths. That's what they do. Basically.
That's what I do. I live in 9 different houses.
Yeah,
I've got 9 different identities. Jenny Robinson.
Graham's Graham's travels around the world. He's got 195 families around the world, basically.
These little ginger kids.
When are you coming to visit again, Graham?
I sent you the fucking money. Fuck off. Jenny, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Open toe sandals were invented by Philippe Flop.
I mean, she's paid to do that, so we can't put the creaky tank on.
I can. I am.
Well, isn't
it's just for you, Jen.
Like a Sabo?
Thank you.
They're like...
Okay, squeaky tank's gone now. Okay, so Kirsty saying, my cat goes to sleep at 10 p.m. and wakes up at 5:45, then manages a couple of hours sleep during the day, does that like playtime for about 10 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right for a cat. They're just like sleeping, you know. They're having dreams about being a really big cat or something. I don't know.
I did a TEDx talk about, I don't know, 8 years ago, and one of the other people doing their TEDx, it was about their cat, and they set up a Twitter account for their cat. Yeah. And they put a GPS on it, and they monitored it, and people then started talking to her cat, and they traced it. And what she discovered is her cat crossed a motorway every day and went to some university, and it was a university cat.
Wow.
And it went to the lectures, and it had
crossing a motorway is bloody dangerous.
I know. And it came back every day back to her house. She fed it. She thought her cat was just at the end of the garden, but the cat was miles away.
There's got to be a
university cat and had an idea. There were photographs of it, and everybody.
There's got to be a great children's book in these stories, isn't there?
Yeah,
there's got to be.
Cat with 9 lives.
There was a
cat with 9 lives. There you go, Mike. I've given you idea. Cat with 9 lives, and it's got 9 different identities, and it does 9 different things with 9 different people, families, universities.
Can you?
And it's like Mr. Ben, but a cat.
Here you go, Graham. You write it. I'll draw it.
Yeah. Okay.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Can we do Ledbetter and Crumb?
What as our pseudonyms?
No. This is a children's book that I want to do. Right, and it's about these 2 detectives, monster detectives. One's an ogre who eats children, but only the nice ones because they taste sweet. So if you're naughty, they won't eat you. And the other one is a snot goblin. So you know when you pick your nose and then you just put it behind the couch or whatever, he comes along in the night and sucks it all out the carpet. And you know when you've got a cold, he goes through all your tissues and.
And there are these doors where they go into children's bedrooms to get them to scream. Because that's how they power their world.
Yeah. And Ledbetter and Crumb, they get the job done. So they're a pair of monster detectives who live in the underground in London, and they solve crimes, and also eat children.
Yeah, we can make that.
Yeah, and snot. Okay, cool. Yes, I've got my illustrator finally. Sorry, I wanted to ask Rachel. So, what did you TEDx talk on? What was that about?
Oh, it was on non-binary. It was at the MOD and in London, but it never went out because weirdly there were 10 speakers. We all did our talks, and then there was I think the MOD had some sort of falling out with TEDx and about the branding.
Yeah, and they're very funny about that.
They are.
What was it called? Was it called TEDx MOD?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it wasn't
so cool.
It wasn't the big TEDx. It was it's the little ones, you know.
All the TEDx's are little ones.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The big one is TED, which is in California.
Oh right. Okay. So yeah, it was TEDx, and so we did that. So
that is very very.
I went out and did it. Yeah, it was good. It was. We made a lot of friends there, and it was. You saw a bit of the MOD, and under the MOD is Henry VIII's original kind of arched. It's built on top of an old Elizabethan building.
Yeah.
It was it was good. I mean, we had a really nice day. It was in the good times when everybody loved trans people, and it was a really easy gig, and we went along. And
everyone wanted the trans person for a friend.
Yeah. We used to go to weddings with the chimney sweep and hold up, you know. Yeah. That was a good old days.
Good old days. Before the oil companies decided to go after trans people.
Well, yeah, but they're going to be fucked up long term. I'm convinced. You just keep seeing China's now double their energy. Everyone's buying solar panels. Everybody's doing it. Fees are going up. Fuck them. Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Oh, well, that's really cool.
It was good times. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. On my website, we had the TEDx coming soon banner for like months and months.
And it never came.
Never came.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know. We're going to do it. We'll do another one day.
Yeah.
I'll do it on cat bums.
Them are the days. Anyway, so yeah, have we got any other stories? So I meant to. I've got a list. Does anyone want to hear me list, or you don't care?
Go on, then
Yeah,
do
do
it.
your list.
Yeah. So we got the absolute clown car in Labour. You know, the briefing war that happened.
Yeah.
We had the Trump meltdown over the Epstein emails.
Yeah.
Proving that he was busy.
Well, this afternoon when you're on with Phil, I mean, on the thing about streeting, the book Revenge, which is about Keir Starmer's rise through Blue Labour. The idea was to make him leader, and then he was to break all the promises to the left, get rid of the left, and then they were going to get him out for breaking the promises and flip Wes in and have an election with Wes being prime minister.
Yeah,
that was the plan. But because they dropped the Tory shit the bed, they had to go with Keir, who wasn't the chosen candidate. But Phil said that Glassman wasn't behind that. But I think Glassman was, because he is Blue Labour and politics. They're all linked to that. So why? I think Glassman fucking loved West Streeting. So I was really surprised when Phil said he didn't.
I don't know. I can find out for you.
I think
Do you want me to put the feelers out?
He was the king. They were going to kingmaker Wes. That's what it seemed to surprise.
Get a Labour MP, invite them out to the pub, get them drunk, and get them to spill the beans.
Well, you've got that George. You've got George VI friend. Yeah, get into it.
Yeah,
ask him.
Definitely. What did Orangina say? Well, Trump. He's been a bit weird because he's announced that the DOJ needs to release everything now, and they're trying to. So what happened earlier this week?
But about the Clintons and the banks.
Yeah. The Democrats released these 3 emails, and then the Republicans responded by releasing 20,000 emails. This is described by one of the presenters on the Daily Show as trying to cover up the fact that you've pissed yourself by shitting yourself. So
he's been avoiding all the media, isn't he? Trump's been running out and not taking questions. If you look on YouTube tonight, all the pundits in America, all the usual ones are going, it's getting close, because they're going to have the vote. There's been all these leaks. There's been some significant names on there. He's panicking. He went down to the Situation Room where they killed a Bin Laden, and they've had all the big. And he goes down there and tries to get Lauren Barton to pull her name off the list. Yeah. She won't. And he's trying to, in the Situation Room at the White House. I mean, he's knocking it down. He has no respect for it. But I mean, he's panicking. And so there's going to obviously this war in Venezuela is going to start instead. It's going to be, but it's always going to come back to Epstein. It's always going to, I'm going to arrest my political, back to Epstein. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to knock part of the White House down, back to Epstein. It always comes back on course. I think I think they're going to knock him out at some point and put JD in. I think it feels coming close.
I was thinking about it today, and this is probably not a popular view, but I know the Democrats kind of fucked up with the shutdown of the government, but there is a little bit.
Chuck Schumer.
Yeah, but there is a bit of the Democrats that doesn't want to see people starving as a result of politics, basically.
Yeah.
It's like Obama says that they always play the nice card and lose in the end, basically. But I also think maybe they just thought, we're not going to win this. He's not going to negotiate. We're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get the healthcare. Yeah, but people were going to go hungry before Christmas.
But they're going to go hungry anyway. They will.
Yeah, but I think maybe they came back so they could do this. Right, because the Democrats came out within 2 days, basically, with these emails, and they've only leaked 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. They're putting the pressure on for this vote. She gets signed. The senator gets signed in that tips the vote over. And it just seems to me like maybe there is probably a better plan within the senior Democrats to go, look, we know how to play this kind of politics. We can do this. We can't do what AOC and everybody else
I'd like to think you were right, but the 8 that did it were all retiring, and they were all lobbied by the airlines. It wasn't because people were starving. It was because the lobbies, the 8 that signed were getting by airlines that donated to their political. They weren't. I don't think people were starving.
But like I'm sure Graham will say there's not conspiracy, it's incompetence, basically. But it just seems to me that they're all fairly unheard of senators. They're not important senators in any way, shape, or form. If you were going to play a card as a party, you would say, right, you lot, take a sacrifice. Yeah. We've actually got enough on Epstein to start pushing this through for the next 3 or 4 months before we shut down again in December.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
Newman's going to be kicked out now, so that looks like he's going to be removed. He said he's not standing again, so there is one small silver lining because we need we need fight. We need somebody to go out and you punch Nazis in the face. You don't tip your glasses and write a letter. So I think we need some fighters in the Democratic Party, and he's not, and Hakeem Jeffries as well. But Schumer first.
We're going to have to stop there because Graham has just pointed out, Graham Price in the chat says, can we all just stop for a moment and remember that there is now a pie chart in which Trump and Monica Lewinsky are both in the sucked off Bill Clinton portion?
It's a Venn diagram.
But yeah, does anyone remember the movie Wag the Dog with Dustin Hoffman, 1997? Anyone remember that movie? No, flew under the radar.
I love
yes, absolutely, yeah.
It's a movie in which the president of the United States, in order to distract from the fact that he's had a sexual impropriety, he's got a sex scandal, and so he declares war with another country to make it so that people don't talk about his sexual impropriety. And it looks like Trump is doing that. He seems to be declaring war on Venezuela. So there you go.
There you go. You're never going to beat Dave. That's the best presidential film.
I've got to say, though, talking about Trump doing the dance to the YMCA, I mean, this makes a lot more sense now.
I was doing that earlier, yeah.
You're not using your tongue. That's it.
But yeah, I think that the Trump could start an actual war in which a lot of people will die because everyone's putting this. And what else he's doing is he's assigned Pam Bondi, or Bondi's assigned the prosecutor to lead investigations into basically his adversaries who have ties with Epstein. So everyone, who
it's
they
the
don't
guy
like.
next door that did it.
Yeah. So and
there's a
Graham
picture
Price
of her with him and Epstein. Do you see that today? Pam Bondi, very, very, very young, standing between Epstein and
really.
Trump.
There's a really disturbing picture of Trump on a plane with loads of 12-year-old girls. That is just fucking freakish. Like, why does that picture exist? No wonder Pete gets confused when I message Bless. Love you, Pete, in the correct parameters, obviously says out. Oh, that's very sweet. Everyone's having a bit of a loving in the old chat there. So yeah. Anyway, so there's other news this week and the local sort of, I don't know, the global chaos that's been going on. There's been the COP summit in Brazil, which was derailed yesterday by gender crits.
People.
Well, it wasn't trans people, it was gender crits, basically. Transphobes. It was derailed by transphobes. So if in the future, when everyone's living on a boat, fighting with I don't know, Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can say, well, it was all the transphobes' fault.
Yeah.
So
it's that famous meme, is it, of the Handmaid's Tale, all women going, well, at least we don't have to use pronouns now.
But isn't it interesting that they, that's what really, really upset people when the prices of everything was going through the roof, the cost of living was going through the roof, and yet the fact that some people had their pronouns on their name badges at work, so you didn't have that awkward situation when you're talking to someone who might be non-binary and you're not sure which pronouns to use. So there you go. Thank you for letting me know. But that's too much.
And you can't use them in a one-to-one conversation anyway. You just can use somebody's
you can only use it when you're really talking about them behind their back.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it when Americans say, I don't use pronouns. And you're like,
well, yeah, you do.
I'm sure you do.
You literally do every day.
But no, there's no someone was saying there's no pronouns in the Bible.
Someone says that, I don't use pronouns, like you do every day.
There's no pronouns in the Bible,
constantly.
Well, the fact is, he is risen.
Is that in the news?
What, the pronouns?
Is he back at last?
He's back.
He's
back.
Thank God for that. Finally.
Is he? Oh my God.
I knew it would happen eventually.
He's back.
Well, did you see the neon? The neon. I posted it in the chat. It's up to 61,000. It's climbing. I mean, they had this horrible anti-trans world declaration, and they got to about 30,000. It took them years to get it to that, and there's 61,000 women have signed it saying we stand with trans women in the UK. It's growing. When it gets to 100,000, then it's going to be, then they're going to start using it in anger. But I think it's growing.
Yeah.
So it's a positive thing. More of us. You can keep holding us down, but we're all working together, and we're all friends. And there are more of us, and the younger ones have more energy, and they have more money, and they're coming at you.
If there are humans in 1,000 years' time, and there will still be trans people.
Yeah. Well, the aliens are going to come to the Earth and go, we need to talk to the trans people because they're the hybrids and the cleverest of all of them.
Yeah.
And we need to talk to them. It's going to be like that bloody series of, there's going to be Star Trek 4 when they come to look for the whales. We've come for the trans people. Oh, we got rid of all the trans people. Did you? Well, we're going to blow the Earth up then. Don't do it. It's Star Trek 4. Let's go back in time to find trans people.
Yeah.
That's a good plot.
It's a good plot. Yeah. Scotty, we go. There'll be trans people here.
So when they're not blaming trans people for everything, they're blaming the BBC. Yeah. So this week, Trump threatened to sue the BBC for $1 billion.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, how?
Another farce, another bullshit story.
It is.
I mean, there's not a court in the land that's going to look at it,
No.
So the BBC apologized, right?
He's talking about filing a case in Florida, which will be ridiculous, basically, because you can't even watch. You couldn't watch that show. My favorite response on Twitter was somebody saying they shouldn't have cut any of his 50-minute speech, and I went, "Well, that would be difficult because Panorama's a 30-minute fucking program, isn't it? So how are they going to do that?"
It would have been more incriminating.
Did they give the gist of what he said?
Yeah.
Yes,
they did.
The rules of libel. I mean, I posted that barrister I posted in the politics chat who gave he said you can't sue in England because it's 1 year out. It's 1 year out of 2. Nobody saw it in the America unless if they did, they saw it illegally using a VPN. So you don't have a right in law because you're doing something illegally. And then you've got to lower his estimation. His reputation's got to be damaged in the eyes of society. Well, I would argue it already is. So and also he did it. So he really,
those were words. He said them, and they came out of his mouth.
So yeah,
there's a case for letting him sue them because BBC's got plenty of lawyers crawling all over it, hasn't it? Basically, and all you got to do is just pull out all the evidence and get them to prove that it did any damage. And in America, if he files in an American court, the defamation laws over there are almost impossible, aren't they? It's free speech and all that stuff, basically. So.
Free speech.
And the BBC are not trying to merge with anybody in America. They're not. Their interests in America are not. I mean, they do have huge interests in America, but it's Dancing with Stars mainly. So.
Yeah, exactly so.
So, which like Dancing with Stars and Strictly are the BBC shows that
they like Strictly because having all that.
Yeah, the MAGA stroke reform crowd actually love those shows, and it's one of the things that I love about the way they put those shows together, with the casting of the people in them, where you just go, yeah, and we're going to put quite a diverse bunch of people in here just to see how far we can push you, basically.
They always complain
they hate Star Trek. Sorry.
They still complain about it though. They still go online and go, "It's the wokest lineup they've ever had."
Yeah, I watched all 38 episodes of it.
And it was up for the final. Lineup.
Yeah, exactly that. But the funny thing about right wingers, I mean, in this country, they all think they were in the Battle of Britain and they would all be Spitfire pilots. As I said, they'd all be Messerschmitt pilots. And in America, in Star Wars, they all think they would be the rebels, and they're the fucking Empire. It's always the same thing. You're always you think you're on the side of good. But you're the evil Empire. You're always the bad people.
It's like you holding up a copy of Hitchhikers. One of the things that just disgusts me the most is Elon Musk's attitude to Hitchhikers.
Yeah,
where you just think, where he constantly is quoting it and using it and whatever, and you go, you've just not listened to it or read it. You've just never done that. You probably watched the shitty film version rather than the BBC TV series version. But
and Lord of the Rings. talking about the hard men of Gondor protecting the hobbits. And you're like, the hard men of Gondor. They didn't protect them from Saruman when he turned up and scoured the Shire. So, whatever.
Plus, what was it? Listen, I'm going to reveal my slight lack of knowledge here, but what was the name of the king that had a worm tail whispering in his ear constantly?
King Theoden.
Let Gondor run into the ground.
No, that wasn't Gondor. Aren't
they were the Rohans.
The mad one who ran off on fire, that was the steward of Gondor. That was Denethor, the father of Faramir and Boromir.
It was, But that's funny, isn't it? Right, the Riders of Gondor. I mean, if you look at the Riders of Rohan, there's a hall, there's a church, and there's 3 houses. And yet, the Riders when they're in the battle, there's thousands of them. Where do they live? Where do they all come from? Because there's like 4 houses, a church, and a hall on that.
I don't want to break it to you, but it's all CGI.
What?
No.
No.
Hey
Sorry.
guys, you know what? I'm so tired tonight.
Oh, it's okay, man. Well, we're going to wrap up in about 15 minutes. So if you want to head off now, that is absolutely fine with us.
All right, cool.
Thank you for coming on this evening.
Hey, no
Scott.
problem, as always.
Nice to have you. Would you be able to do Monday? Would you be able to do the stateside?
Yeah, we'll do stateside on Monday.
Yeah. I'll be good to do that. And if you want to have a chat, mate, just give us a shout.
Thank you, guys. I love you. I'll
whenever.
speak to you guys later.
All right. Thanks,
Cheers,
Scott.
Scott.
We love you. Bye.
Love you, man.
Bye. I was just making a note then because there's a new show on Apple TV called Pluribus, and it's supposed to be really, really good. But also there's a new show on Disney
I've
Plus
seen reviews of that
called All's Fair, and it's meant to be
Yeah.
fucking awful. It's got Kim Kardashian in it. It got no stars on the Guardian website.
Oh yeah, I saw a review of this.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It is
It's like a legal show about
a
divorce.
legal drama. Yeah, an all-female law firm delivering divorcee justice.
With a Gucci handbag in shot all the time, basically.
It is
That's
fascinating, incomprehensibly, existentially terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, but it'll get loads of views for that reason. So.
Well, Emma, my wife and I, we watch one sci-fi thing every night and one drama. So we're watching Killjoys at the moment on Amazon, which is excellent. It's really funky. But you remember we're watching Rumpole of the Bailey at the moment on ITV.
The remake version or the old version?
Well, they were all it's Liam McKern 19. It's made. I think it ran from 78 to 91.
Yeah.
I saw them all when I was young
Because they remade it in the 90s, I think, as well. I
With
can't
him?
remember who played. No, I can't remember who played
it's
it.
only
It was a
him I like,
younger.
'cause-
It was a younger version of
Right.
Rumpole.
No, I like Liam McKern. He was in the.
Yeah.
I just like it's so. It's really funny. I mean, the writing is very clever. It's fun. You have to be, and I didn't think Emma would like it, but it actually she loves it. It is funny. And we're into season 1 now. It's on ITVX. We had to join ITVX so we could get the adverts. Because there's a million of
That's
them.
one of the problems nowadays is just like I'm raging against the subscription software systems that we've all suddenly ended up on.
Yeah.
But also, like, if somebody says, "Oh, you should watch Pluribus or you should watch whatever," basically, and you go, "Okay, what's that on?" And you go, "Apple TV," and you go, "And I'm like, I can't be bothered."
But what I do is we were on Amazon, and then we left that, and then I went to Disney and watched all Andor. Then we left that. Then we went over to Paramount and we watched Strange New World.
So you get,
and then we left.
You got the sort of organized mind that remembers which ones you cancel.
Whereas I just really easily, you just watch everything and move on to the other one.
I end up with 50 subscriptions. And
you just need one. Just move around.
I mean, that my Adobe story this week, when I realised that for the last 3 months they've charged me £67 a month for Adobe.
Yeah,
I was paying £25 a month, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, and it went up to 67, and I was just like, "You fuckers."
I had to do some accounts for the book sales because of some of the benefits that I get for being ill, and I literally worked it out. Right, I've done really well. I've sold a lot of books, and I've done really well. And then I got hit by a bill for the software that I use to actually create the cartoons and therefore the books. Yeah, which is really old software. It's SketchUp, right? It's like 100 years old, and I learned to use it because it was free, and then they switched over to a paid-for model, which is fine because you used to own it. You own the discs, You'd pay 400 or 500 quid every 5 years or something, and it was a pain in the ass, but you'd do it. But now you can't use the software unless you're logged in.
Yeah.
And they charge you every year, and they just hit you with it in the middle of the night. It was 600 quid, and it's literally swallowed all the profit from the book.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, had I never made the book, basically, using the software that I use, I would never have had that bill, and I'd have been fine. I mean, to be fair, I've had a lot of good comments about the book, and it's out there, and that's fine. And as long as it hasn't cost me money, that's okay. But this subscription, everything we feel like we own now, we don't. We're just renting it. It's like, you know, I stopped my Spotify account recently, and you go, I no longer have any music. Basically, it's like, you know, we used to in the old days we used to own music.
Yeah,
and the difference was always that you could gift it. I think there's a significant difference between, you know, NFTs and the real fungible things.
Yeah,
is literally that is my phone. I actually own that phone. If I wanted to give it to you, Rachel, I could, and that means I don't have it anymore. It's now yours, and we don't live in a world like that anymore. I have a laptop and a PC.
The world of NFTs.
If I wanted to use my animation software on both of those machines, it would cost me £1,200 a year. Whereas I've paid for the software, and I won't be using it on both of them at the same time.
I do both, though. I have a subscription with Google for music, but I mean, you got speakers, and I sort of say play this, play that. But actually, I still like CDs. I mean, I've been buying CDs since 1988, and I've got 1,000 of them on a shelf.
Ooh.
And I play them, and I like to get the inlay out and read the inlay and play them, and I rip them all and I put them on a stick, and in my car I have 1,000 CDs on a stick in my car. Every time I get into somebody's car, I can shove the stick in and my music. And if I buy a CD from a charity shop, which I quite often do, I rip it, put it up in the Google Cloud. So I put it on my stick and I put it on a hard drive. I have it in 3 places. I'm mainly retentive, and I even download the album cover.
All you're doing is revealing you have all the skills to do those things, all the mental aptitude to do those things. Because I just end up with a pile of CDs, and I go, you know, one day I should probably buy a CD player. Then I could actually play some of these.
Jenny in the chat is on fire today. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Trump slurped his big, beautiful Bill Clinton.
Oh.
Wowzers, trousers. Wasn't on my bingo card, gotta say. Wasn't on my bingo card. But yeah, I bought a CD the other day. I went to a little gig here in Durham. There it is.
Durham.
This is the little CD I got. I haven't got a CD player anymore. It's called Flowers.
I bought eBay for 10 quid.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably should. My old PC had a CD player. It's got a CD player. But going
back to the subscription thing, I mean, what annoys me about subscription is when Office 97 came out, Word 97 came out, that was, you just bought it on a disc, right? And then you shoved it.
Yeah.
And I don't use any more features of Office 97 today than I did in, 28 years later. And now I have to pay for Office 365 through my company, and I have to buy it every year so it works. Across the platform, I have to buy, and for Emma and Matt, and it's like, hang on a minute, I don't use it. I think I've got the Office 97 disc somewhere. Why aren't we just using that?
Yeah.
Because I still use, the guy who invented bullet points, I really want to murder and put in some sort of camp, because they bloody things never line up. But I just, what Microsoft is,
but you do get access to Copilot, which can write all your documents.
I don't like any of that data scraping. I said this to Graham. It's not Skynet. It's data scraping.
No, it's for advertising. All of it.
Incorrectly. Fancy predictive text. It's not. You can open docx files on Google Docs, and it's free.
Yeah,
so I just use that now. I just use Google Docs for everything. I use Google Sheets, Google Docs. It's free.
But
I don't have 360. I don't have.
To Rachel's point, it is data. I mean, the reason Google do that is so they know what you're writing and thinking, so they can send you advertising. Basically,
it's true.
Well, it's not so they can send you advertising; it's so they can sell you to advertisers.
But I get like links, and I go, oh, I'll have a look
using
at
their algorithm.
And they have these little adverts, and it's something fucking disgusting, like someone's fucking toenail covered in fucking fungus, or it'd be someone's like ear, like with earwax, and I'm just like, I just turn the site off, and I will never go back to that site again. And I'm like, what are you doing, Google Ads? Why are you showing me disgusting stuff that turns me stomach?
Google Ads is like the back page of Exchange and Mart, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, Google has no idea really what they're serving to you. The whole thing is done with algorithms to the highest bidder. So essentially, once they get a bit of data about you, they package that up, they stick that into the system, and then computers bid to get access to you because you're a certain age and a certain gender in a certain country, looking at Twix adverts and toenails, basically, and they go, right, well, I'll bid £10,000 for that one because I really want to catch that customer.
I'm at the age now where all I get is Michael Parkinson trying to flog me a radio and a pen for a life insurance. That's all I get.
But yeah,
then let's just get really ranty about this, because then what they do is they realize it's called enshittification, isn't it? This is what Cory Doctorow has just written a new book about it as well, which is that eventually, like, they give away great software that we all love for a while, and then they make it shit because they suddenly have to generate revenue for their shareholders, basically, and then they get profit hungry anyway. And it always ends up either them charging you a fortune for software that never changes, or advertising leaking into your world, and it's just a permanent process. And
if you
the thing that bothers me with the decision I had to make in the last couple of weeks is I've been using SketchUp for like 20 years, and I've got 20 years worth of work on there. All of my cartoon models, everything, all of the artwork that I create. If I don't pay that subscription, I can't access those files anymore. You got no way of looking at them. So they've got you trapped, and it pisses me off.
They all like that. I mean, the website we use a website company. I mean, I set my company up in 2015, and the website was really cheap. Then I used WordPress, and so I had to rent that. Then I had to get an SSL certificate because Chrome had this weird thing where it said your site wasn't safe. So I had to buy that. Then I bought the domain, so I bought the .co, the .org, the .com, all those. And they were like $5 each. Then you had to get website domain protection, so you didn't know where you live. All that stuff was really cheap. It's like, have a bit of heroin, it's fine, man. Go and have a bit. Now I'm paying about 7-8 times as much. And it costs every year.
I was talking to my, of all people. Sorry, I was talking to my barber today about this, right? Because they now use an app so you can book an appointment. And I was talking to him about the fact that pre-COVID, barber shops and taxis were the places that were the cash clearing houses, weren't they? That they never used cards because they didn't necessarily. Well, I won't accuse him of anything, basically, but they didn't necessarily let the tax man know about all their revenue. But and I said it's quite remarkable you're now using an app, and he said, and then we were talking about the fact that with my book, right, I pay Spotify, PayPal, Stripe, Royal Mail, Amazon for the packaging materials, etc. Every one of those books that sells at like 16, 19 quid, there's about £11 of that has gone to a bunch of other rich people around for doing not much, really, And then if I haven't got a book to sell or any art particularly to sell, basically, I'm still having to pay Shopify 40 quid a month or whatever to run my website and shop. So you just end up and then today they sent me an email saying you've done so well this month. We would like to lend you some capital. We can lend you this much money against your future revenue. And I'm thinking, well, I've only got 30 books left, basically. So if you stupidly want to lend me that money and take it out of the revenue in the future, go for it, dude. Basically.
But what these companies are doing with the enshittification is they are driving people, customers into the arms of the corsairs, into the arms of the privateers, the men of the high seas who might, men and women actually of the high seas who might be able to facilitate you getting that film that you were going to watch on Netflix, but they've taken it off Netflix for some reason. It's not there anymore. You can't see it on Netflix, but you can see it on the internet if you know where to look. And they seem to have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, because they really, like 10 years ago when streaming was becoming, this big thing, and they're selling all these smart TVs, and the people are like, well, what's the point of pirating? What's the point of getting these stuff downloaded for free when I pay £7 a month and I can watch it on Netflix. But now it's like, no, you can only watch this. You can only watch this. And the fact that they take stuff down is just mind-blowing to me. This they've got a term for it, don't they? Like manufactured scarcity or something, where they just make something seem scarce when it's actually not.
Yeah. To be fair, the film and TV industry does work on short-term licenses for things like that, basically. So you can take it off Netflix and put it on Paramount and make more money out of doing that transaction in 2 years' time. But it's a mess at the moment. I think we're all literally renting our lives, and if you lose your income to some extent, then you've lost the access to all those things that you used to be able to have to make you feel better about losing your income, basically, or even having something to sell. All that money that you've spent. It used to be that you could flog those things basically to get some money back. Now you don't own them. So
this is true. This is true. Anyway, we're going to have to wrap up in a moment because it's coming up to 11:30 and it's past my bedtime. I just want a big shout out to everybody in the chat, including Ernie Burns, who says, rum, sodomy, and the flash drive. Rum, sodomy, and the torrents. Elle says, I've got no idea what's going on, so I'm going to milky, and it's to say eggsale, eggshells. Milky.
Milky.
Is Wayne outside our window? Or
it is.
Milky.
Milky. It's from the Mary Weiss experience, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Hugh Dennis. Milky.
Who does the voiceover for every advert on ITV?
He does.
Have I discovered everything?
Everything. He's such a voiceover slut.
him and Rob Brydon.
Definitely.
Got the market covered.
Yeah. and Stephen Fry, although it might just someone being doing a Stephen Fry impression. I'm not sure. Yeah. David Mitchell does a few as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yeah.
But yes, it's all right. I think they all went to private school, that lot. Hashtag just saying. Pete's Music is saying, my recording software was mostly cheap until you have a lot of work down and then it triggers the if you want to bullshit and it costs loads of money. If you don't, you can delete your album.
We did it on the Napster, don't we, really?
Well, that's it. If you do work and then you can't access it because your subscription's lapsed, that's when that's what I find it very displeasing.
But the world we live in now is a result of Napster entirely. Like Web 2.0, I went to loads of seminars about Web 2.0, which was Facebook, Amazon, etc., saying we can't have this peer-to-peer shit.
Yeah,
we need to provide huge server farms and charge everybody for it so that they can't just rip everything off. And so it's a result of Napster that we're in this situation.
It's all Napster's fault. Well, no, it's all Metallica's fault for taking Napster to task. I reckon. Let's blame Metallica, especially Lars from Metallica, because he's really annoying. Darian, you are a star, mate. Darian to start there with a £30 super chat right at the end of the show. Thank you so much, Darian. You are all beautiful and intelligent and funny. Oh, thank you. So a tenner each. You've made me laugh a lot tonight. Thank you. Oh, so nice.
If only we got it, hey, Mike.
Well, no,
if any Graham ever said,
I'm going to come down south. I'll come down south and I'll buy you all drinks.
Okay.
I'll get Mike a Ribena.
Come down south, really?
South.
I thought you didn't like the south.
South. I don't like the south. It's for the southerners.
Did we let these people through passport control, Rachel?
Don't you have to come over the big wall and pass the watch to come down here? I mean,
I know a secret exit or secret entrance through the wall.
Through Winterfell.
Hang on a minute. Hello, Southern management. Yes. There's a northerner threatening to come over the border.
He's got a hat on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it'll be dealt with, Graham.
Yeah, thank goodness for that.
Disgraceful behaviour.
This ilk down here in the south.
Ilkley Moor, is that what you're talking about? Ilkley Moor Batat. Listen, I'm not a Yorkshireman. I'm actually a Lancashire technically.
I posted Icky Thump in the politics chat. I don't think half of you remember who that was.
Yeah.
Hello,
can you hear me?
Hello.
This is never going to be funny.
This is Southern England answering.
Hello, Southern England. Hello.
He's just hung up on me, you dirty bastard. Hello. I don't know.
Oh, I'm busy. I'm sorry, but I'm busy. I'm talking to friends.
Hello, Septic. This is Tiger.
Friends.
Sorry,
Anyway.
friend. a friend and somebody from Northern England.
Okay, so I'm going to say goodnight to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much, and thanks for the super chats. And Darian, that's really kind of you. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Mike and to Rachel and to Wayne and Aid and also Scott, who has joined us at earlier points of the evening. Thanks for coming on and being our co-hosts here on the Friday Night Social, where we try and talk about politics, but we just constantly get derailed and talk about any old shit. But
mainly blowjobs,
isn't it?
Mainly blowjobs. Oh, that could be our little slogan, couldn't it? A little catchphrase.
Yeah.
Friday Night Social, mostly blowjobs. Anyway, good night.
Houses and blowjobs.
I'll be back on Sunday for the Sunday sermon at 11 o'clock. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend or whatever you're doing. And until next time, I'll say hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye. Bye.